Today I'm going to show you the proper way how to connect and interface your computer. If you got a MIDI controller, drum machine, mixer, amp, basically show you the proper way how to connect it so you can get the best studio quality. For starters, I always like to start off being as though that you know me, I like to make beats on Fruity Loops and different software programs. So what you want to do is for the first track, as you see, I have this one chord. It's not an XLR. It's actually a 3.5 that's connected into a jack. I have that running from my desktop, as you see, which is on right now. So the next thing I'm going to do is what you always want to do first. As you connect to your equipment, you always want to make sure that you do a good sound check on each piece of equipment that you interface to your board before you just start to record to make sure that the quality is proper. So the first thing what you want to do is, let's go to the back of the board. You have all these different, you have your main outs right here. You have your aux sends. You have your direct outputs, your aux return if you're running equipment in. You have your subs out if you want to run outputs, if you want to run to multiple subs. You have your effects out, your foot pedal, excuse me, your control out, and your main inserts. And you also have a different port, which is XLR for main out, right or left, mono, and stereo. So what you want to do is how I hook it up. You don't have to hook it up this way, but the best way to hook it up. Each component that you hook into a different track on the board, you can run them out to their own different separate outputs. And furthermore, but if you all want them to run out, you want them to run into multiple tracks, but to run out into one track, what you want to do, you want to have them come into the main out. Now, there's two, it's a right and a left. Left and a right, I'm sorry. As you see, this is a left and a right. And if you run it that way, you know you also have to split it into another amplifier or PA system that has double ports. What you could do instead is just run it into your main aux send, which is right over top of the main out. You can run it to number one aux send, which will also give you the control on the board, besides working the various essentials on the boards. It will also give you an option to pan through each track, and you can go to the aux sends and you can either decrease the volume or level the volume. But what you want to do, like I said, you want to route everything into each track, and you want them to come out to one track for your final mix. So you can either use aux 1, 2, 3, or 4. 3 has an effect in it. You really would just want to run multiple into one aux, or you can run it into a main out.